Alex Chen hides her curse, which is the magical capacity to absorb and manipulate other people's intense emotions. When her brother is killed in a bogus accident, she must harness her unpredictable power to uncover the truth and expose the town's hidden secrets. Haven Springs, a small mining town deep in the Colorado Rockies, is a place of beauty and mystery. In an emotional roller coaster of an adventure, you'll learn the tragic secrets behind your brother's death as Alex, using your psychic power of empathy to change fate and change lives. Is it possible for empathy to be a cool superpower? Let's find out in this video as we discuss Life is Strange: True Colors. Hello, we're League of Gamers, and we've got an exciting new game for you. Will the plot shine through with the game's less episodic approach? Let's discuss it. But first, make sure you've subscribed and clicked the notification button. Latest news about the game. According to Games Radar Update, the game includes sadness, anger, fear, and delight. The creator of Life is Strange: True Colors has provided more information on how Alex's empathy power will function in the upcoming game. In an official PlayStation blog post, Deck 9 narrative director Jonathan Zimmerman states, "In Life is Strange: True Colors, Alex's psychic gift of empathy is brought to life through innovative gameplay and cinematic experiences. We struggled with the challenge of capturing something as ephemeral as emotions. We found ourselves pushing the boundaries of typical Life is Strange storytelling," he said, adding that they ended up using audio-visual signals to express each emotion in the game, to inspire the same reaction in its users. During the latest Life is Strange: True Colors gameplay trailer, we witnessed Alex's abilities in action, which depicts the power of empathy as a colored aura around each character, depending on their mood. If the feeling gets too intense, this aura can erupt into a nova, transporting Alex to a realm made up of that person's psyche. Each of these interactions affects Alex's world, Zimmerman writes, offering her crucial insights into another person, but also threatening to absorb her consciousness. The rest of his document serves as a reference for understanding what each hue aura implies in terms of emotion and how they function in the game. The first color is self-explanatory blue, which represents grief. According to the post, this colorful aura can cause a melancholy nova, giving Alex's environment a pale blue and gray tint that is fluid and consuming. As a result, Alex will feel as if her world is heavier, darker, and duller during this nova, as if it were a rainy day. Following that, we're introduced to fear, which is represented by a dark purple aura. For the Fear Nova, players will be immersed in a world of jagged lines and gloomy shadows, and hearing the heartbeat of the individual experiencing the fear in their ears. In addition, Zimmerman has stated that this Nova will feature jump scares and creatures so that Alex can truly understand what people around her are going through. According to Zimmerman, rage manifests as a powerful red aura with a nova that is fierce and hot. The lights and sounds are turned up, the movements are quick and staggered, and the player can hear short, shallow breaths in this environment. Finally, joy is depicted as a golden glow with a nova that is full of love and laughing, where colors pop, sounds are rich, and everything feels at ease. Life is Strange: True Colors will be available for PS4, PS5, Xbox Series XS, Xbox One, PC, and Nintendo Switch on September 10th, 2021. Isn't this new game raising the bar? Let's discuss the criticisms it's received. Please remember to like and share this video before we get into the game critiques. According to Smith, the good news is that you won't have to wait for the next chapter to complete the story if you play. Life is Strange: True Colors. Like Telltale's The Walking Dead, Life is Strange as a sequel was broken up into episodic portions. This meant that you couldn't just finish the game in a few days, but instead had to wait, almost like a slow-burning TV drama. Chapters would frequently end on a cliffhanger, whether it was a life or death decision or a huge plot twist. Life is Strange is known for its plot twists. True Colors isn't going to be like that. There will still be significant revelations and cliffhangers, but you won't have to wait as long for the tale to continue and resolve itself. This time, you play as Alex Chen, a 21-year-old who has relocated to Haven Springs, Colorado, to reconcile with her brother Gabe. According to the new E3 video, Alex appears to be awestruck by Gabe's new life and the friendly people that reside in the small mountain hamlet. But this is lies, and catastrophe is always just a few stories beats away. Gabe dies mysteriously, and True Colors follows Alex's efforts to determine what happened and who was to blame for Gabe's death. Oh, and she possesses some high-level empath abilities that will aid her in her quest. The move away from episodic material may still be the most significant distinction between the latest installment of the superpowered narrative series, one that is constantly changing around characters, locations, plots, and playstyles. Even the creative team that created it has evolved. Although it is the same studio that worked on Life is Strange before the storm, Life is Strange True Colors, Deck 9, not Don't Nod. According to John Zimmerman, the game's narrative director, the fans' demand for flexibility to connect with the game as they please prompted the decision away from episodic distribution. It'll be fascinating to observe how this affects popular perception. The game's staggered release allows gamers to develop their fan theories and hypothesize together. We might miss it as a standalone title. However, Deck 9 pointed out that this more traditional technique has some advantages. Because the entire game is being developed simultaneously, the design and narrative can be tweaked later. According to narrative director John Zimmerman, as a result of this, they were able to return to the beginning of the game and give Alex her supernatural abilities earlier than planned. He went on to say that Alex's empathy could play a key role in establishing the siblings' relationship because of her empathy when dealing with her brother. When it comes to a game that deals with mystery, senior staff writer Felice Kwan remarked that doing it all at once has its merits. Let's concentrate on Alex's ability to empathize. Yes, it sounds a little cheesy, but it appears to be the beginning point for the entire game. The team said that they wanted to show perseverance in the face of despair. The protagonist would reportedly arrive with her baggage before having to deal with her brother's murder. And that isn't just mind reading, but more heart reading. According to producer Rebecca Bassel, both in True Colors and the real world, the game appears to expand on the concept of empathy. It's a double-edged sword, Bassel explained, because if you call yourself an empath, you can feel almost everything, and you'll forget who you are. In this game, it's similar to Alex's progression. You'll be listening to the people around you, doing actions and making decisions that will affect them, like in most Life is Strange games. However, you'll receive more indirect insights with these empathy tactics because individuals will reveal how they feel, even if they don't express it. The power of empathy affects the world around Alex for significant story beats. In the teaser, you'll witness how Alex's empathetic skills causes an emotional supernova, as they call it, providing a way to graphically and cinematically convey a superpower that's difficult to demonstrate visually or audibly. The empathetic color of whatever emotion is being tackled will cause walls to pulse and things to be influenced. Even the position of objects will shift. Support for razer chroma will be available for PC gamers, allowing these empathetic color bursts to be reflected in your real-world peripherals. These novas appear to be set up almost like boss encounters in more traditional video games, as Alex strives to understand and help whoever she's connecting with, heightening the in-game spectacle when you're dealing with emotions and people's feelings behind all those pyrotechnics. Friendly reminder, loving new games are proven to be a good source of happiness since they have been shown to boost cognitive abilities like visuospatial cognition, mental rotation, and attention, and assist people in overcoming cognitive restraints. Video games can all cultivate natural positive aggression, helping behaviors and pro-social behaviors, but too much happiness can be harmful. Positive affect and social ties were found to be connected with potentially hazardous video gaming, psychological symptoms, maladaptive coping mechanisms, negative affectivity, low self-esteem, a preference for solitude, and poor academic achievement. That concludes today's video. We hope you're as eager for this new game as we are. League of Gamers here, and we'll see you in our next video.